Make sure you're active, make sure you're working out, and you're actually sticking to your goals and showing up for yourself. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Latoya. In today's video, I will be sharing 5 things that I'm doing to become a better version of myself. So first things first is the health and wellness. Developing good eating habits. I was the type of person to just eat whenever, like any time of day. Like if I wake up, I'll eat my dinner for breakfast. Like I will eat, and that is definitely a Jamaican thing. I will eat my dinner for breakfast. I will go to bed right after eating, and I'll be eating my dinner at 12 a.m. and then go to bed. Be for real. A lot of that also leads into having gut issues and like being bloated all the time. I deal with a lot of gut issues. TMI, be constipated. People with PCOS always have like gut issues because it's a metabolic syndrome disease thing that affects so many parts due to insulin resistance. It can cause a lot of stomach issues like IBS, constipation. Another thing that I'm also focusing on is moving my body more. Like we can lie to ourselves and be like, oh, I'm moving my body, I go to the gym. How consistent are you actually going to the gym? I needed to be honest with myself and be like, am I actually consistent? Mind you, having PCOS, it is harder to lose weight. I don't care what nobody says. I do low impact workouts. Don't listen to these people. Like I like to label them as normal people that don't have PCOS. Don't watch these people and feel like, oh, she's doing this, I need to be doing that. You need to be doing what works for you, and to figure out what works for you is a journey. Okay, I'm still on my journey. Don't watch people and be like, oh, she did this and she lost weight. Girl, no, because that literally will stress you out. I do low impact workouts 3 times a week. I go to Lagree once a week, and I do cardio all of those days, and I take Sunday off. We need to do what works for us. So if you have PCOS, stop watching these normal people and stressing yourself out like, oh my god, she lost weight in like 1 month, she lost weight in... Half of these people too, this is what I wanted to say, half of these people will show their progress, but it's sometimes altered progress. That January picture was supposed to be for November, so it actually took her 3 months to lose that weight. Clock it. Yes, make sure you're active, make sure you're working out, and you're actually sticking to your goals and showing up for yourself, because again, social media is not real. Your journey is your journey. It's slow progress, but still progress. Okay, stick with it and you'll see something. How I'm trying to like glow up myself is also implementing supplements. Like just like how I was not consistent with working out, I was not consistent with eating right, I was not consistent with taking supplements. I have to take, well, I don't have to, but I just feel like everybody that has PCOS that I've seen on the internet takes inositol, and I'm not consistent with that, and that's supposed to be one of the main supplement that really helps to like regulate your insulin and all that stuff. So a few of the supplements that I've been trying to take recently is, or to try and keep up with, my inositol, myo-inositol supplement. I got that from Amazon. I'll probably put a picture right here of that. I also have berberine, which is kind of helps with the food cravings, but I'm not consistent with that one at all. Like at all. Since I bought it, I probably took it like 1 week and never again. But I'll still put a picture of that right there. I've also been consistent with taking my vitamin D3. What I did though, I should say this before I talk about my supplements, I get my labs done. Get your labs done. Even if you don't have PCOS, as a girl, like, you need to know what's going on with your body. Get your labs done. Point blank, period. Get your labs done. because you really don't know what's going on with your body, and you're following this influencer here, there, getting stuff, and you actually don't need it. For the inositol, I know that every single person that has PCOS takes that for the insulin resistance, and I have insulin resistance, so that's why I take that. And shout out to the girls, because my doctor didn't even recommend that shit to me. Plot that shit. What I did is put my labs in ChatGPT, and I said, explain all this to me, because my fucking doctor didn't explain that shit. And what's the point of doing labs and you're not telling me how I can, what I can implement to help myself, or like, you know what I mean, like what I should be eating or stuff like that. They're not telling you that. I get my lab results, I drop it in ChatGPT, I ask it to explain every single thing. Then after it explains it, I say, what supplements am I supposed to be taking and how much based on my lab results am I supposed to be taking? Because before I was taking fish oil, I was taking vitamin D 1000, whatever. That was not enough for my body. I now take 4000 IU vitamin D, my same inositol that I've mentioned before. I take fish oil, I take 5 of those because that's literally what I need. And I'm not gonna lie, we don't need to go to the doctor anymore. Don't believe that I need to be going to the doctor and spending my money with those people anymore, because ChatGPT told me that. When I tell you, I feel the difference in my mood, in my energy. That's why I feel like I can go to the gym, because I actually have energy to go to the gym. I wake up not as groggy and like yucky. Like I actually can go to the gym, work out, come back. Excuse me. This one is more so embracing my feminine energy. I feel like when I was growing up, like I said, I grew up in Jamaica. All of my upbringing is in Jamaica and in a single parent household. A lot of that trickles down into like when I grow up, I'm already like a bossy person, like naturally. I don't know if it's the Aries in me, but like I'm already like a person that don't take shit from people. Put on top of that, growing up in a single parent household. On top of that, me being me. I don't like take nothing from nobody. Like I don't know where that come from. Like my mother was just saying that last week. She's like, she don't know how I came out like this, because I'm kind of the opposite. Like, you're not about to play with me. You're just not. Like every time when somebody like does something to me, I'm just like, why would you even think to try to do that with me? That just seems so crazy. Like even when I was in high school, and like I remember this one time this girl was like, don't sit in my seat, blah, 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 this whole situation about sitting in her seat. I'm like, I'm sitting in your seat, and what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So I have this like mindset of like, you're not about to play with me, and I do what I want. Like I do what I want, because I also grew up as an only child, so I just do whatever feels right for me. Like you're not about to tell me what to do. And that combativeness is very like masculine energy. It's very like, I don't take shit from nobody. Like you're not about to play with me. Like you're not about to do shit and just I'm gonna sit here and be like, oh my gosh, really? No. See, I'm still working on it. It's not there yet. Like we're not there yet. Being more feminine and being more like calm, reserved, relaxed, but not being a pushover, because I feel like a lot of people associate being, you see how my face even got stern thinking about this thought. A lot of people associate being feminine as being a pushover, and I'm never gonna be that. It's not in my vocabulary. Like I fear like there's a lot of people, a lot of girls, yes, that have this goal in mind, but assort femininity and all that stuff with just their appearance. Let's talk about it. That's not my goal. Like my goal is to work on myself, to get rid of all these like bad traits that I notice about myself, and like how I can show up as my best self, the best version of myself, like being a nice person, being kind to people. Like, I'm a brat. So yeah, leaning into being more feminine is not just being reserved and being mute and, you know, not speaking up for yourself and not owning the room, because I still want to be that bitch. Okay, I don't know if this is also the Aries in me, but like, I still want to be sexy when I dress, but still keep it cute, keep it modest but sexy. I am not the type to be wearing these Mary Poppins dresses. I got one hanging right there. Like, this pandemic of everybody wearing this like English dress, I cannot. Like, can we like bring back like fashion? And my budget is restraining me from being who I actually want to be. So don't even think that I can't dress. Okay, I can, but I cannot afford the things that I want. I love the, oh my god, who is that? I love it. Yes, yeah, I'm stepping into the room, you know I'm here. Amen. Yes, I love that feeling. So everybody should have that feeling. Being confident leans into you having that feeling, which is also an internal thing that you need to work on. So working on my confidence. I can say the whole reason why I'm making this video is because I realized my confidence level was down. I was feeling lost, confused, not like, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't liking how I look. I wasn't liking some of my behaviors. I wasn't liking how I was showing up, and that impacts my confidence. It made me feel like, ew, like, you know, like I feel fat. Like, my boyfriend was like, you look good, but you don't have like the confidence right now to like show up as the Latoya that, you know, you used to be. And that's facts. That's facts. Because I could like feel like the disgust in myself. Like, I was just disgusted with myself. I hate having a belly. I hate it, and I didn't want to wear some certain clothes. I want to have abs. Like, I want to go to my Legree class in my little crop top. My little crop top. Confidently. Yes. Period. I want to be able to speak confidently in interviews. I want to be able to show up confidently in all avenues of my life. And how do you do that? You work on your confidence. You build your confidence by showing up as your best self. So all of these work together. All these things work together, okay? Don't be listening to all these people like your glow up is just external aspects. It's not. You need to work on your inside. I'm so unserious, please. But you need to work on your internal aspects as well. The last thing is reconnecting with God. When I look at successful people, at least the ones that I'm looking at, me not find the baga and them where I do the baga scamming and yeah. Okay, when I look at successful people, they all have one thing in common. What's that one thing? A connection with God. I feel like this is something that I struggle with. Like, I don't really have like a strong connection with God. I feel like I'm a spiritual person, but like I will read Bible scriptures in the day, like, but I don't have like a relationship with God, and I'm trying to work on that. But like, I don't know, like, I feel like there's like a disconnect in my brain or something, because I'll see like my boyfriend, for example, like he'll watch his like sermons every Sunday. Meanwhile, I'm here scrolling, like the attention is like taken over by worldly things, and I feel like that's what God is not really blessing me with, like the things that I want, because it's like, you're not disciplined with me. You're trying to show up for all these other like worldly activities and all these worldly praises that you're looking for, but like you're not even disciplined with me, who is able to give you all these things that you want. So I'm looking at these are like literal thoughts that's in my head. I'm like looking at myself and I'm like, I don't really have that strong connection with God for real, for real. Sometimes I'll join like my boyfriend when he has like his sermons that he's watching on Sunday, and I'll actually like pay attention. Like I'll actually like take notes, and I'll go through and highlight my little Bible, the Bible scriptures, and sometimes I do go back to them, but like it's not like I wake up and I read the Bible first like the girls on the internet. I don't do that. Are they lying? I feel like they are. But I think I'm just so easily distracted by this world and all the things that I want and all the things that I know God can like provide me with, but it's like I don't even have like a strong connection with him in the first place. So he's like, I'm not about to give you all these blessings and you didn't even try to build no connection with me. You didn't even try to earn that shit. Like, I'm just like, that is something that I realized about myself. Like, I'm like, I don't have the strongest connection. Like, it's really all about making time. Like, I can sit here and scroll on TikTok for 6 hours, literally. The whole time I could have picked up my Bible and read some stuff and learn more and like actually have a connection with God, you know what I mean? So that's something that I'm also working on, and I recognize that I'm not there yet, but I'm not beating myself up either, because it's not like I'm not doing nothing. At least, you know, I am reading my Bible here and there. I need to be disciplined with that, just like I'm trying to be disciplined with showing up in the gym, eating healthy, and all those other things. I need to be disciplined with my connection with God, because he's the one that's gonna give me everything that I want. Amen. Period.